So, Jeff, the Brisbane Safety Definitely book crew are I wouldn't say they're a lazy bunch. Let's just say they're busy, right? So if they had to pull one section of that book out to read, what's that? What chapter or what part of that book are you going to recommend to them?
Oh, man. Well, I should say my part, I guess. I think, though, what I would honestly say, because I can't do that, is I think that the visual risk mapping, um, you know, so there's, there you go again, Steve. Asking a simple question and I've got to like super overcomplicate the answer. But at this point in this last decade or whatever of this hop journey, going back to the roots of some of this stuff and understanding where it comes from really helps us be on point, I think. And there's a lot of these ideas are spreading far and wide, but poorly in some cases, right? Shallowly. So what I love about that visual context risk mapping piece is it goes back to the black line, blue line thing that everybody's seen, but it really
Mhm.
goes back to the origins of black line, blue line and the intent of it. And it turns out to be this simple thing people can do to visually map steps in a process and the risk and controls relationship and variability relationship. And it's such a simple thing, but there's nothing, the whole book, the 4Ds, I mean, there's nothing better than when a simple tool, it's easy to adopt, but it really bears fruit in facilitating communication and understanding and illuminates risk from a slightly different perspective. So I would say I'm pretty keen on that, is the visual context, black line, blue line, red line, green zone thing. And then the other one I think is where the book tails off, kind of throwing a bit of a, what do they call it at the end of a movie? A cliff, not a cliffhanger. Cliffhanger, yeah.
Yeah, cliffhanger.
Uh,
Yeah.
but where we start to talk about unpacking psychosocial risk. And I think that's where that book ends. And it's been a huge part of the conversation since. I think it's really yet another facet to this thing that we can really manage well and have some fun doing it. So.